Welcome to this vlog. So in this vlog, what I'm doing is I'm narrating Mammy Core, one of our Zenler educators' blog post. So this is a really interesting one. This is increase your course reach, effective marketing techniques for you guys, educators. So get your course seen by more of your ideal clients using these techniques. Okay, so to find out the full article, go down, hit the link, go into the blog and read Mammy's blog post. It's really fascinating stuff. So to become the talk of the town with your courses, ever wondered why some courses become the talk of the town while others, despite being brilliant, barely get noticed? It's all about how you market your course. Okay guys, so knowing how to effectively market your course can make a world of difference. So let's take a look now at the basics to help you get noticed and your courses found. So first thing, and this is a reoccurring theme through lots of our marketing blogs and workshops, is identifying your target audience. Okay, so often called avatars, personas, whatever you want to call them. That's what they are. It's basically having an identity of who your target audience are, what ages they are, whether it's women, whether it's men, whether it's a mix. It depends what your niche is and where your target audience hang out. So who are you teaching? Understanding your audience from the basics of marketing strategy. Are they young professionals or retirees looking to learn something new? Knowing this helps tailor your content and approach, to that audience. Speak their language. Each group has its own preferences. Younger audience might prefer casual, tech-savvy approach, while professionals might look for detail, skill-specific content. So we're going to move on now. There is more content inside of the blog, so definitely hit that. But we're going to move on to some of the key points here. Developing a strong brand identity. Make it unforgettable, okay? So what makes your course different? Is it your interactive teaching style, unique course material, or exceptional support? What is your brand? What makes it memorable? What is your UPS for you? Okay? Now we know as instructors, especially if you're doing lives, your personality can shine through and people can connect with you, and that's what they buy into, okay? But you still need to make it really stunning. You need to have that brand identity to make yourself unforgettable. Leveraging social media platforms, choosing the right stage. So again, this is quite a big topic. It's like, have you selected the right social media channel to promote your work? Where are most people looking for your particular niche or subject? You need to be specific. Is it Pinterest? Is it YouTube? Is it TikTok? Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Is it X? Is it Threads? I don't know. Where are they all hanging out? Okay, so remember, there are differences in all social media platforms. A solid social media strategy would be to focus on one platform, dominate that one, and then move on to the next. And try the same content on all the platforms at the same time leads to an overload. Okay guys, well, I don't particularly agree with that, Mammy's comment. I like to spread it around a bit and find out where my baselines are, because sometimes you don't know, especially if you've launched a new business. This has happened to me before with businesses that I've got. Photography, for instance, works really well on Instagram, whereas I know my main course, which is 3D design, works really well on YouTube, and I wouldn't have known that unless I spread it across the platform. So I do differ, but I understand the principle. If you can find out where most people hang out and you can build that social presence up on one, it just means you're focusing. And we know as solo entrepreneurs that time is very valuable to us, okay? But it's a very interesting point that you might want to play around with and see. And definitely if you find one platform that's working, stick with that. But if you've got it nailed, start having a look around and see, especially if it's not adding much more time onto your work. So utilizing email marketing, the power of good email list. Okay, so list building is, like we know, it's a really big thing. It always has been. And building a good list by getting people to come into funnels, opt-in forms, subscriptions is a really good way to warm those people up to convert them to sales. That's a really good thing. Now, it says it's the number one way to make sales in an online business. Not particularly true, because you need to have someone's email to actually get them in the first place. So actually, if you can get people into a live situation, that is the number one conversion without question, you know. So, but once they're in there, yes, that engagement, that driving is really important, but make sure you don't overload them with too many emails, because it can be really spammy, and in this day and age, sorry, that doesn't work anymore. Okay, so creating valuable content. So blog about it, you know, blog about it, do podcasts as well, do landing pages on your site. If you've got this well-written post content, can be blog, do a vlog on it, you know, do what I'm doing here. I'm vlogging a blog, okay? So it helps with SEO results. You get 2 bites of the cherry with this kind of approach. Very important, that, Mammy. So that was a really good thing to include inside this blog post, I think, definitely. Now remember, I'm narrating this, so I'm often giving my opinion as well on what I think. So then you get 2 sort of points of view rather than just reading something out and just agreeing with it. I'm going to question things as I go through. That's my job. Okay, so SEO optimization for educators. Keywords are key, absolutely, 100%. Choosing the right words that people are putting in the search engine is paramount. If you're not doing that, no one's going to find you. If you're using acronyms or words that your particular niche doesn't know of, then you're not going to hit those targets. You might hit a completely different target that isn't right for your particular membership or course. Keywords, primary keywords, that primary keyword phrase, short tail or long tail, and there's related keywords are absolutely, I can't tell you how important they are. So SEO optimization, definitely. Networking and partnership collaborates to elevate. Yeah, it does. If you can form any kind of partnership with people, it's going to help you. So for instance, I do 3D design. I know a guy that also runs 3D, but he does visual effects, but using 3D assets. Perfect partnership for me personally. Also, you get that with photography and things like that as well. People that are doing slightly different things, you can tie up with these people and cross-link, backlinking to your site, really powerful. You can also form networking, and you can have some of those people that you know that are in expert fields similar to yours, and you can have them attend lives with you, and you can do the same for them. So networking, as we know, networking is so big. You know, these networking meetings that you go to, I think they're a bit crap. I'll be honest. I think they're a bit because everyone's like, it's kind of weird. I've been to a few, and I was with a few for a few months, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm getting out there. I'm marketing myself. These guys, you know. So that's just my personal opinion. Some people love networking clubs, but these ones that you attend, not for me really. Lots of sales people in there. They don't know their stuff. They're just sales people. I'm not saying all of them, right? I'm not saying all of them. Some people love this sort of stuff, but personally, not for me. I'd rather do it all myself. So networking is important though in this environment where people are working in similar fields and you can cross-link. Definitely that is the way that I go, because I think that's the key here. Communication between fellow instructors, even students, that can help and change things and can come on and give things like testimonials. Really an important point there that Mammy has covered in this excellent blog. So networking partnerships, we covered that. Again, there's a lot more stuff going on in here. So analysing and adapting your strategy. Now, we mention this quite a lot as well. It's not to stay stagnant. You don't want to be doing the same thing all the time. You know, if technology changes, if new features come into the platform, you want to think about adapting and using them, and you want feedback from your students or your members to tell you what they're doing. You want to be looking around online and seeing what the latest trends are. These are definitely key points to look at it. Right, Mamit's written quite a bit here. Definitely some really cool things going on that she's discussing. Go in, take a look. The blog post isn't massively long, so it will take you 10 minutes to read it, and you might get a little bit of motivation and insight to move forwards, and that's what we want. This has been a vlog by us at Zenler.